First, I will present about the company background, which is Geely and Proton. The Zhejiang Geely Holding Group was established in 1986 in China. Its primary business at first was producing household appliances like refrigerators. In the end, Geely increased manufacturing. It began building motorcycles in 1997 and introduced its first automobile in 2002. Due to the success of its new automobile ventures, Geely was able to purchase Volvo from Ford Motor Company in 2010. On the other hand, the Malaysia government established Proton Holding Berhad in May 1983 with the aim of creating a national motor brand. The Proton Saga, the first automobile, was introduced in July 1985. Early on, Proton's production was split between European nations, namely the United Kingdom and Asian nation. In 1996, the British carmaker Lotus was purchased by Thomson. However, the transaction's post-acquisition performance fell short of expectation. Next, I will present about introduction to M&A. Since the beginning of China's economic reform, Chinese companies have become increasingly dependent on international markets. One of the best ways to enter international markets is through merger and acquisition. M&A is a term for strategic business decision that companies make for a variety of objectives, two of which are market expansion and company value creation. This alternative was chosen by a number of Chinese companies in order to pool their knowledge with others and to obtain strategic assets required to establish their presence in international markets. The M&A tango involves cultural conflicts, integration hurdles, and potential resistance from stakeholders. However, when executed correctly, M&As can be transformative, driving growth, innovation, and success in an ever-evolving business environment. This article explores the complex type of trades, powerful players, and compelling stories behind this transaction, presenting a captivating spectacles of corporate intrigue and high-stakes drama. Moreover, I will present for reason for the M&A. The reasons of M&A combination, we can cite the expected positive net present value of the combined cash flows, earning diversification, tax reduction, mispricing motivations, market expansion motivation, better productivity, and positive synergies effect on cost reductions, economy, scale, and scope. In addition, because of the immediate ownership benefits and speedy market access that come with acquisition methods, businesses typically choose them over greenfield investment when making elaborate investment decisions. However, depending on the firm's histories, the institutional environment may also be very important when it comes to the strategic choices that firms make. Besides, the M&A provide a deeper comprehension of the deal and a comprehensive examination of the acquirer's short-term performance. The paper concludes that the acquirer, Geely, maintain sound financial stability both before and after the acquisition. After conducting a brief financial ratios analysis of the acquirer before and after the acquisition.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abdul Muim Zulkifli. In this video, I would like to explain about the method of merger and acquisition between Proton and Geely Holding. The acquisition of Proton by Geely is through on all stock transaction. Geely agreed to own 49.9% of Proton stock in May 2017. Geely Holding Group also acquired 55% of Lotus from Proton worth £51 million. The RB Haricom later clarified to the Bursa Malaysia that the right to the boy value at 600 million, as stated during the analysis briefing, was merely an assumption, and that its management was illustrating how the assumption valuation of boy would lead to the implied valuation of Proton. The RB Hicom announced the completion of the share subscription of 547.02 million share, that is 49.9% stock in Proton by Geely, for 460.3 million ringgit Malaysia. This research employ a combined cross-sectional and time series analysis method to offer the most comprehensive approach to ratio analysis. Even though industry average comparison are quite common, Geely performance in the industry is measured against the average of its major rival ratio.
My name is Muhammad Faris Aiman bin Fauzi. My number metric is 2023376263. In this part, I will present about the process of merger and acquisition. When the bid was made public, Geely and Proton signed a collaboration agreement in May 2017. A few months later, in June 2017, the deal was finally completed and signed, making Geely the second largest shareholder of Proton Group with 49.9% of the shares, and for Proton with 50.1%. In February 2017, the RB Haikom Berhad considered the need for international cooperation through foreign strategic partnerships. This to revitalize Proton market share and brand through access to new platforms, looking at the wider Asian market and the global arena, acquiring trend power and technology. In May 2017, Geely agreed to acquire of Proton. Additionally, Geely Holding Group paid £51 million, which is 66.2 million US dollar to purchase 51% of Lotus from Proton, enabling Geely to grow its Southern Asian business. From Geely, Proton received new and creative technologies in addition to substantial funding. After the final agreement was concluded in June 2017, Geely formally acquired 49.9% of the Proton Group shares, retained the national standing of Proton, and grow its share of the local market. In order to satisfy consumer preferences, upgrade product quality and design. In September 2017, both sides were still completing the transaction specific and assembling the new executive team. Create a strong business plan for Proton Group that outlines the development plans for both of business. Make sure that the merger give the investor in both companies a return on their investment. Proton anticipated profiting from Geely production, manufacturing, and marketing experience. In summary, the agreement gives both of companies the opportunity to enter new markets, expand their distribution networks, boost production capacity, and position point better in both the Southeast Asian and local vehicle markets.
Now I will explain for the gains on merger and acquisition. Regarding the corporate culture, it might be argued that both businesses value exchanging experience and learning from one another. According to official press release from both companies, Proton is learning a lot from its partners and compares Geely's customer service standards to those of premium automakers. Besides, Geely have been performed both before and after the acquisition. A financial ratio analysis was done because of Geely's performance metrics, including the debt, activity, liquidity, and profitability ratio. In September 2017, during the deal's finalization, Proton reorganized its senior management team and board of directors to better incorporate their Chinese partners. Not all of the equity is involved in the ownership structure of the Geely and Proton merger M&A. Both companies retain a sizable stake in Proton Group, allowing the RB Hicom to possess 50.1% of the company and maintaining Proton, a Malaysian company. Geely and Proton can continue to contribute to the combined company independently, thanks to the ownership structure. Along with facilitating synergy, this allows for the desired coupling of research and development with all areas of manufacturing, operations, and marketing. As a result of both companies' equal ability to introduce independent products through their partners' distribution channels and reap the benefit of their joint production in their respective markets. This structure actually lowers barrier to market entry and other addition market integration efforts made by Geely in Malaysia and Proton in China.
And for the conclusion, in terms of industrial activity, Geely and Proton get along well, and Geely's short-term post-purchase performance has been strong enough to increase its investor confidence. Additionally, despite considerable credit risk due to its gearing ratio, Geely has maintained its profitability with profitable sales and efficient assets, both before and after acquisition. Proton is comforted by Geely's financial stability and reliability. The independent assets that both companies brought to the merger also support this, and one of the primary goals of the merger is still to improve the Proton brand, as the ratio analysis clearly shows Geely's strong performance even after the acquisition indicates that the acquisition has brought and continues to bring positive return to Geely investors. That's all from us, and thank you.